Welcome to Invest. We talk about investing, finance, and professional development. As the current time of 9:41 a.m. on Eastern Time, Ethereum contract $1,978, up about 3.45% so far. Respective of the crypto market and the equity market, we kind of a mixed bag, right? Reviving back up from the sell-off that we've incurred yesterday. Obviously, as an investor, digesting the non-verbiage coming out from Jerome Powell on that Wall Street Journal's, I guess, conference slash one-on-one fireside chat, if you may, combined with the negative signal coming out from the three respective corporate earnings reports, with Walmart, Target, and Home Depot. And despite one of them, which I believe was Home Depot, did revise their price target to go up, and also their management outlook to be more, optimistic and positive. The other two are, seems like is lagging behind quite a lot. So subsequently shaved down their price by approximately 22% after the earnings call came out. So that was one of the more sizable historical drop for these type of retail companies, reinforcing the negative CPI report and the PPI report that we have gotten a couple weeks ago. So with that being said, means higher consumer purchasing price. Also with respect to the same thing for producers as well. Another evidentiary support on inflation being full on in your face, right? So how do you fight inflation? Logically, as a causation effect for the Fed, would be to raise the heights, right? So despite Jerome didn't really say anything about raising to 75 basis point or 100 basis point like a lot of economists are expecting or foreshadowing, it's people are taking that spidey sense, on the negative side of the spectrum, which I don't give that, I don't blame them. It's logical based on what we see on the corporate front, right? And as of this market this morning across the spectrum, we sold down relatively negative, but it seems like we're still opening on a red day so far. Not a significant one, but across the spectrum, like Dow Jones, S&P, and Nasdaq are all hovering around 0.5% so far. Russell's a little bit more severely down about 4% right now. And also with respect to the VIX, which is the volatility index, is definitely surging back up about close to 3% so far. And so let's just dive into technical analysis for Ethereum, respective recording time of 9:43 a.m. on the Eastern time. First, I just want to say apologies for posting a little bit late. I woke up this morning with a huge headache. I don't know, I got home like quite late last night at like 12:15. I came from the city. I had to go to this conference slash dinner slash gala, which I was one of the speakers. Yeah, I also had to like mingle and talk to people for like from basically 5:30 p.m. all the way until I left the event around like 10:30 ish. So I was like talking for like 5 hours straight up, and I was in like this room where it was like jam packed, and no one was really wearing masks either. So I don't know. I hope I didn't catch anything. But I mean, I did get my COVID vaccine recently, so hopefully I'm okay. So sorry about that. With respect to recording time of 9:45 a.m. on the Eastern time, we are again in between levels, right? We are in between the level of 2,000 and 1860. So right now we're trading on a flat number, right? We are trying to recuperate back up at the 33 out of 70, still curving up. So in terms of like, are we like, is the sell off done? I would say, in terms of like the how oversold we are to setup, it looks good, right? We are relatively in a low risk um, versus reward ratio perspective, knowing the fact that we're highly oversold. MACD's crossed down. The next level down is technically 1860 to even the worst level 1700. So DCing around these levels is not terrible, and we still have some room to kind of wiggle until the next FOMC meeting, which is technically about like 2.5 weeks out from now. In respect to Bitcoin, about 3%. We're in between levels right now as well, 28,500 and 30,500. If we break 28,500, we would go down to all the way back to the level that we saw before, right? 25,500 from here. In respect to Ethereum Classic, about 3%. We are $20 at the moment. Anywhere from basically current level all the way down. I don't foresee it to go down to 15 again, but to somewhere around like 18, 1750, fairly logical on trading on like those flat numbers respectively. In respect to Dogecoin, up about 2.2%. 8 cents right now, anywhere from basically current level all the way down to 7 cents is logical. In respect to Cardano, about 3.12%, 52 cents at the moment, and with current level all the way down to 45 is logical. Solana is on the red side of the spectrum, but not significantly, but just like hovering around the flat number that we have identified already, 50 to 71, right? So right now, I know that we are already quite oversold, right? We are 31 out of 70 right now, so bouncing back up to 71 would be, more logical than actually keep going down to 37. And then with respect to XRP, I would say anywhere from basically, we're on flat numbers right now, right? 40, 35, 30 respectively, with 28 out of 70 right now, so quite oversold. So current level down is still logical to DCA if you believe in this long term. Polkadot's down about 2.5%, at $9 at the moment. Anywhere from current level down to $8.50. It's logical to DCA from here. And then with respect to Algorand, down about 1.3%. 45 cents at the moment, anywhere from current level down to 40 cents. But all the flat numbers basically down will be relatively logical. Shiba Inu at 1164 at the moment. So 1400 was the first level we've cracked through. 2100, 1400, 900. So coming down to 900 respectively would be where I would ideally DCA more aggressively. But anywhere from current level down is logical to DCA for a long term. And with respect to Polygon, about 1.3%, 63 cents at the moment. Anywhere from current level all the way to 59, 55, logical to DCA. And then lastly for AVAX, that about 1.8%, 29 right now. Anywhere from current level down to 25 is logical. Seems like across the market so far, we are reversing down as we speak right now, despite we open on slight green. But obviously, people are trading on a very herd-like, sheep-like mentality. They follow around what other people are doing. So when you see a sell-off, people kind of follow through. And you can see that clearly Tesla has broke through below, down 2% right now. Well, so that's a good indicator that we are heading down further. And for Tesla, just FYI, 680 as the next level resistance. So also have some questions. Some people ask me about my Patreon. Yeah, I do. I specifically have a tutorial for my platinum members. So if you are interested, let me know. I know some people have been emailing me, but yeah, feel free to check it out. I'll put a link below, and you guys let me know if you have any questions on that one. And appreciate you. Have a good day, and take care. Bye.